Mortimer. This was scheduled for 8 rounds, and remember, Mark Delaney was in action just 10 days ago when we were down in Red Hill. Now, he won that fight, got taken for the distance for the first time in his life. Let's pick up this fight, see what happens. So a double quick return for Mark Delaney on the left. Remember, we saw him, what was it, just a week or so ago, on the 17th of September, taken the distance for the first time in his pro career by Mark Dawson. That was a 6-rounder. A new milestone for Delaney tonight, his first scheduled 8-rounder against a man born in Mauritius, now lives in Clapham in South London. That's in the blue trunks, Jerry Mortimer. Referee Richie Davis. Delaney in the green, Mortimer in the blue. This is an 8-round super middleweight contest. Barry.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this guy's progress. Delaney is always liked this style of fighting. Good combination puncher, puts his shots together really well, steps up on top of his opponent. Like him, he's just a whirlwind, never leaves you alone. And he has to develop, and there are guys that he's not going to be able to knock over, as was proven 2 weeks back. He's going to have to go the distance. And I haven't seen Jerry Mortimer before, but his record suggests he's a decent fighter.
Yes, fights mainly as a middleweight. So he's coming in at just a smidgen over 12 stone tonight, 12 stone and a quarter of a pound. Delaney has a weight advantage of about 20 ounces, which is nothing at this weight.
Yeah, well, you know, most of these guys at this weight can fluctuate 6 or 7 pounds with ease. So it'll be interesting to see the way he absorbs Delaney's punches, because Delaney will land punches and he'll hit you with everything. A little bit of bravado there from Mortimer, saying, hit me on the chin, you can't hurt me.
We shall see. Mark Delaney, of course, the Pro Box Young Prospect of the Year for 1994. We saw him get that award at our award ceremony at the Grosvenor House Hotel in June, and a worthy winner. He's been brought along very sensibly by Freddie King and the boys in the Matchroom gym. And this is the first real sort of step up in class, the 8-rounder.
He's a good body puncher, and I like his left hook to the body, and he pulls in a lovely little uppercut, in particular with the left uppercut, brings the left up, really slices it up, and comes around with the left hook too. He's got nice little tidy combinations. He puts them together very well. And he picks his punches, and you can see in this round, Dave, that he's trying to pace himself. He's not going off in a rush here. He's just taking it nice and easy. Oh, stopped a good right hand from Mortimer. Got to get those hands up a bit higher.
Well, it's fascinating when you see a youngster make his pro debut, as we did with Delaney, and then follow him through the 6-2s and the 6-3s, and now the 8-3s. And the development hasn't been spectacular, it's been steady, and that's what's called for in this game.
Yeah, when he backs up like that, he should try to raise that left hand up chin high instead of having it chest high. He just needs to tuck it up a little bit higher. Mortimer hit him with a decent right hand there, snapped the head back, but it's Delaney's round, dominated him.
Decent round for both boys. Delaney took it, but Jerry Mortimer certainly come to fight. And here is Jerry Mortimer, as I say, born in Mauritius, 32 years of age, 15 fights, as you can see, won 6 of them, 1 draw, and just 2 inside the distance, so not the biggest puncher in the world. And over the other side of the ring, his opponent, Mark Delaney, just 22, and, well, you can't really get much better than that record, can you? 9 fights, 9 wins, and the only man to take him the full trip was the man he fought last on the 17th of September, Mark Dawson in Crawley. That was a 6-round points decision. Tonight it's 8.
Second round, round 2.
Second round then of this scheduled 8-round super middleweight contest. Mark Delaney from West Ham, just down the road from here, where we are in Bethnal Green, in the green. And his opponent, Jerry Mortimer, in the blue with the gold piping. Richie Davis, third man in the ring. David Brenner, Barry McGuigan with you at ringside.
Yeah, Delaney, not really as positive tonight as he was, as I've seen him before. Of course, this is a step up in opponent, step up in class. And
good body shots.
Just jumped on him there as I spoke, but pulled in the right uppercut. Oh, hitting on the break there, that wasn't too hard, so Delaney's got nothing to worry about. He just needs to be a little bit more assertive when he does attack, put his punches together a little bit better. He's maybe trying to pace himself a little bit more. He wants to maybe take this one into the later rounds too, but that's not Delaney's style. When he sees an opening, he goes for it. This guy has got a nice tight defence, hasn't he, Dave? He's bending right
Good
down,
kid.
almost parallel with the floor. Hard to nail with a clean punch.
Good opponent for Delaney.
Definitely a decent opponent.
It's going to make him think. It's going to make him work. Some of these body shots Delaney is throwing in are wicked.
And that's better from Delaney. When he steps on the gas, he really can pull things together.
And Mortimer's knees just twitched a little bit then.
Still has got a tight defence, and he's hard to nail with body shots and head punches. So what Delaney's having success with is the left uppercut and the right uppercut. He's pulling the left right up through the guard, lifting Mortimer's head. Don't need to tell this guy how to throw combination punches. Really is a slick combination puncher. He just has that chin a wee bit high at the moment, Dave. Needs to try and get that tucked down a bit. But as you say, he's just a young pro and he's moulding into a decent fighter.
Well, he certainly looks physically older than just 22. And he's got a long, long way to go in the pro game. There's no need to rush him at all. Last 30.
Oh, good left hook from Mortimer. Just clipped it in. Not really powerful, but hit him square enough. Threw himself right off balance, Mortimer, with that missing left hook.
I love the way Delaney plants his feet when he jabs. He gets real power behind that jab.
Yeah, he sits down on all his punches. You know, when he's boxing on the retreat, that's very difficult to do, but we're looking at him here in the corner. This is maybe, you know, a wee bit soon to be working him after he's had a good workman-like 6-rounder only a short time back. But when he does attack, just watch how positive these punches are, and he searches for every shot. Look, he's searching for every punch, looking where is planted. When he jumps in there again, he's looking at Mortimer every place that he can. He's trying to pick those shots. And, you know, when you pause that instant, you can be nailed with punches, and that's something that he does on occasions. He's obviously got to work on that, but he really is a thorough combination puncher. Just chops you down.
Round 3.
Third round. We're watching an 8-round scheduled super middleweight contest between Mark Delaney, the younger brother of Gary Delaney. Delaney in the green. His opponent is Jerry Mortimer, who's 10 years older than Mark Delaney.
It's better work from Delaney. He needs to just step up on top of Mortimer. It's better. Just cut down the distance, and even though those elbows are tucked in nice and tight, he'll hit something if he brings most of those punches up. And he'll eventually grind Mortimer down, but it'd be better to actually take it to him. He fights better when he's in control of the fight, when he takes it from the centre, and when he's pressing his opponent back. Nice jabs from Delaney. He really has a solid jab. Good combination from Mortimer, but again, Delaney just coming right back at him. A very important part of this game is to have patience, because you can grind away at somebody and you know, not hit him, and hit him around the side but not hit him clean, and you can lose your composure and lose your patience. But you just got to keep at it. Just stay on top of them and keep banging away.
That's a good point you make there, Barry. You couldn't be with us when we were in Crawley for Delaney's last fight, but he came to terms after, you know, 3 rounds that he wasn't going to stop his opponent, so he settled for a points run. He didn't go crazy, didn't go looking for big knockout shots. Showed a lot of maturity that night.
That's right. This is the sort of work he should be doing. That's really good, whacking around the body up the middle, and although they're not landing square, those punches, I can tell you they're really hurting, and Mortimer will feel them if this fight goes beyond 6 rounds.
In fact, we've seen...
Oh, right there.
Oh, that was a good shot. Delayed action. And Mortimer looks very wobbly. Up quickly. Richie Davis looks at him carefully. He says it. The towel's come in. The towel's come in. Billy Aird has thrown in the towel. And Mortimer wobbles back to his corner. What a good finish.
Well, Billy Aird saved his fighter from getting beaten, because this guy can really finish. And when he jumps on you, he can beat you up. And let's have a look at the finishing punch here. Tremendous shot from Delaney, and there's a delayed reaction. Watch the delayed reaction. Look, that right hand come over, and then almost immediately jump down again.
Good shot.
Yeah, we see it from a different angle here again. Now watch it again. Left uppercut, whack,
2 minutes,
right hand,
20
right on the point of the chin.
27 seconds of
Ready
round
to punch
3.
on him.
Referee Richie Davis
Good
has
finish
stopped the
by
contest. It's 10 from 10 now for Mark Delaney.
Well, he bided his time, he waited for the opportunity, and when that opportunity came, he took it in the most clinical
Ladies and
fashion.
gentlemen, your appreciation,
Delaney
please,
with
for
a
a very
third
good
round
loser,
stoppage.
Jerry Mortimer.
And Mortimer still in distress.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Still
still
in
undefeated
distress.
then, Mark Delaney.
So Delaney now, 10 fights, 10 wins, and 9 inside the distance.